Hello everybody, NeroX, and welcome back to another episode of Music and Minecraft, where I play Minecraft and talk about music. Great title, huh? Anyway, today's episode is going to be a little different because it's going to be the first one I've ever done that centered around a debate. And what better debate than who really was the better rapper, Biggie or Tupac? This debate has been going on for the better part of about 25 years now. So I figured I'd break it down for you, my personal opinions on both MCs. I'm going to be judging them on three main things: flow, influence, and storytelling. And then my final thoughts on the matter will wrap this whole thing up, no pun intended. Anyway, let's get on to flow. Let's get on to the first test of any great MC, flow. Let's start with Biggie. Biggie's flow was simply immaculate. Not only had that great distinct voice that was deep and, it just stuck with you. You knew a Biggie Smalls record when you heard it. And Biggie could seemingly rap over any type of beat, from slow, more West Coast feeling beats almost like Sky's the Limit and Going Back to Cali, to the more staccato style delivery of Bone Thugs and matching the staccato style delivery of Bone Thugs and Harmony on Notorious Thugs. And then there's chorus classics like Juicy, Big Papa, Kick in the Door, Who Shot Ya? Biggie's flow, whether it was how his rhyme schemes worked, or even the little things like his puns and plays on words, was simply spectacular. Now, over to Tupac. Tupac had a more poetic feeling to the way he delivered his rhymes. In fact, it sounded oftentimes like he was more so reading spoken word poetry, which I believe is how he learned how to structure his rhymes anyway, than he was just outright rapping. Now, this isn't a bad thing, but flow-wise, Tupac was very basic. He made up for it, though, with extremely good storytelling, great visual writing, and a versatility in subject matter that is almost, I don't think to this day has been matched. So, flow-wise, Biggie gets the point. Moving on to influence. Name me one West Coast rapper that didn't in some way rip off Tupac's look or image, or even some East Coast rappers. Jaw rule. Oh, sorry about that. And I'll show you someone who is lying through their teeth. Same thing with Biggie. Name me one East Coast rapper that didn't quote him directly or rip off his image. Jay-Z. Oh, sorry about that. I have a really bad cold going. And again, I'll show you someone who is lying. So influence, this is tough. Both rappers are extremely influential on countless MCs, even to this day. But influence-wise, I have to give the point to Tupac, but only just barely. Now let's start with the final category of our little debate-centered video, storytelling. Both rappers were great storytellers. In terms of subject matter, Tupac has Biggie beat by a mile. He talked about nearly everything that was going on at the time. Issues that affected the black community, such as police brutality, struggles from his own life, his mother, his upbringing. The song Brenda's Got a Baby is easily one of the darkest and most haunting storytelling songs in hip-hop history, if not the most. Tupac knew how to be introspective, but also knew how to have fun, how to write a great street record. And again, his versatility has yet to be matched by any MC I've ever seen. Biggie was similar, but different. Because he rapped mostly about hustling, which is mostly what he knew, which makes sense. He drew from real life experience. But he also had moments of being introspective, such as, again, one of my favorite songs by him, Sky's the Limit. He also knew how to have fun. Party and bullshit. I'm not swearing because, I'm still in my mom's house. But anyway, Biggie could tell stories, but his subject matter left, it's kind of But how he told his stories, and in the way he snuck in little puns and plays on words, more than makes up for it. So storytelling-wise, even. Now then, for my final thoughts on this epic debate. The way I've always seen it was, Tupac was a better artist, but Biggie was a better pure MC. Now, if you don't know what I mean, allow me to break it down for you. Tupac was one of the most creative MCs of his time, and his work still has aged wonderfully and still holds up today. It even holds a lot of relevancy today, considering our current political environment. Tupac could write about anything, and it wouldn't seem out of place for him. For a dark and haunting song like Hail Mary and Ambitions as a Rider, to diss tracks like Bomb First, When We Ride on Our Enemies, and of course Hit 'Em Up, to party songs like I Get Around and California Love. Tupac could write about next to anything, and it wouldn't seem out of place for him, which is not easy. Biggie, on the other hand, as far as a pure MC goes, freestyling, lyrical ability, despite the fact that he was, by all accounts, a very simple rapper vocabulary-wise, he knew how to get a point across, and could do so seemingly effortlessly. Whatever beat you threw at him, he could tear to pieces. So, in my opinion, Tupac may have been a better artist, but Biggie was a better pure MC. And their influence on hip-hop will probably never, ever be forgotten or understated. Have your own opinion on this debate? Leave it in the comments below. Other than that, I'm NeroX. I hope you enjoyed this video.